one. It's like a flat one right here. It doesn't really matter what color it is. I just mentioned it's yellow because that's what I see right now. And here is one actually that's already cut up by somebody. We can cut it up open. We can cut it open again anyway. So we'll do that in a bit. And right here is an interesting one. It's kind of a metallic one. I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of like those. Kind of looks like one of those old what do you call it, pocket watch chains. So we'll cut this one open on the spot, and at the end we'll also cut up one of our new products, one of these, and it'll be our plug for this week. So let's look at this one first. This one's already cut up, but let me clear these two so it's not in the field of view. All right, let's see. This one we can cut it up again just for some fun, because it's always fun to cut up cables, I guess. This is a little bit tough. See, I like these paracord wrapped ones. Not paracord, sorry. These are braided nylon cords, because they give you a little bit more protection, a little bit more. It feels better on your hand. And if you can see here, we got like a what do you call it? We have like a coating on it. Hold up, why doesn't this camera focus? Alright, anyways, let's just try doing this. And then we'll slice this open. You can see the copper wires. I'm kind of handling this knife not in a safe manner, but let's just do this. As you can see, there are a few. You can see some thin copper wires in there, so that's not very impressive. It's just some, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 wires. Wow, I can't get this camera to focus. Give me 1 sec. Let me try doing this real quick. Alright, let's see if this is better. It's not, and alright, there we go. You can see the copper wires. Anyway, that's the one cable right there. Now let's cut up this flat one right here. This pretty yellow one. Alright, that one cut out pretty easy. Again, this is also a braided nylon cord. And you strip that apart, that's you got this regular, I don't know, this is like plastic, not plastic, what do you call this? I'm sorry, I'm having a loss of words this morning. I don't remember what this material is called. Anyways, you cut this one open and you look at the inside. Let's see. Do not try this at home unless you're being safe with knife. Let's see. Alright, you can open this one up. It's gonna be a similar sort of thing. Can you guys see that? There's one wire over here. There's a couple more over here. Let me get rid of this. It is kind of fun. But children, be safe with a knife. Okay. That's just a public service announcement to, if any kids are watching, don't cut yourself, don't be a hooligan with a knife. Again, this thing has like 4 copper wires. They're also pretty thin. Now let's try that metal one. I'm kind of excited to cut open that metal one. Let's see how that looks. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so this thing, like if you look closely and you pull it apart, you can see this, it stretches out like a spring. Let's try to get our knife in there. Make sure we're cutting the part that's inside and not like the, let me see, how do we do this? To be safe, and but at the same time, Okay. Oh, if you pull on it a lot, it actually stretches out more, so it'll stay in shape like that. Okay, let's do this. We got this. Let's try it again. There we go. That opened up right there. Can you see this? Let's get this out of here. So now, as you can see, the metal piece can unwind, but it's a little bit tough. I'm just doing this by hand. This doesn't want to come out. Let's look at this side then. We got ways to make this work. Shoot. Okay. All right. This thing's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Also four wires inside. So I guess that's kind of well, not 4 wires, 4 bundles of little copper wires. I guess that's kind of a standard for most of these cables, where you have 4 bundles of wires inside the braided or whatever outer coating. And here is our our new cables. And right now is the product plug time, so let's see what this looks like when we cut it open. Alright, there we go. Okay, so similar deal. You got this braided nylon on the outside, and on the inside you have this. Let's strip this apart. Okay, well, not yet. Whoops. Alright, there we go. That should be better. Hey, look, this thing spins. Check that out. Alright, let's be safe with the knife. Do not spin your knife. Do not try this at home. We got in here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Oh, actually, is that 5? Oh no, it's 4. Yeah, this seems pretty standard to have 4 bundles of wires. But this one is a bit thicker, so it should help with charging, and yeah, it should help with charging faster. Although we don't have the exact speed for these, but the general rule of thumb is the more wires in there usually indicates better charging speed. So if you can see this one has a lot more. We got main one right here. That's a lot thicker than the rest of them. As you can see this one, the red one. We got some auxiliary ones on the other side. I'm guessing that's probably. I'm not an expert in USB cables, but I'm guessing one of them is like the charging cable, and the other ones are like the data cables, the various channels in the USB. You can see 4 prongs right there. I'm guessing each one of those connects to one of the connections in there. So yeah, that's our cable, which has a thicker charging